anyone, so they already know this is going to be some kind of a B play. They can't slow it down. If they want to do this, they might as well keep going. So the Dodo is going to get one kill, but Refresh gets another one. Nice flank all the way into the back of the site, just able to take him out, and he gets another one, taking down Tessus. This is looking good. Third kill of the round for Just. It's Cadian in a 1 versus 3.
That he can do it all. He said it in an interview on HLTV recently going into this match that he feels like, you know, I can op, I can rifle, I can do it all. The complete player. So Saw are going to need him to prove that. They're going to need him to back up those words in this match.
Pretty nice to have. Almost a bit of an end there for Cadian. Not that he could have won the round, but Just actually ends up with a quad kill. Yeah, I actually think there's an interesting point to be made about this particular pistol round, which is it's going to be too late because, again, Saw is finding a very good timing. So, yeah, not slowing down here. They're going to find Shush. He will get the one kill, and I don't really mind that Aki's pushed all the way deep in there, but his teammates definitely could have probably followed a little bit further in, and they have more smokes. I mean, they can really block them off here. They don't actually have to fight them all that much. So, yeah, there we go. More grenades up. The bomb plant is safe, and I think they should be in a fine position now. But a moment there where things could have got even worse, I think. Shush actually will get one more kill. The Dodo and Just with some pretty decent spray. And now it's just Meteorus, or Mutt if you prefer, on his own in a 1 versus 2. The bomb is planted for him, though, and he does have a bit of an advantage. They're going to double team him to take him down instead.
This would be the round as Meteorus has decided to push up. Tech 9, Force 5. Saw trying to put the pressure on, trying to hold W again, make up for that last round where they ended up hesitating and it ended up costing them. So
the bomb down, but it'd be nice if they could get a couple of kills here just to pressure the Heroic economy. But I think Heroic are going to be fine for this retake. They have all the grenades that they need, or at least most of them, and they're just going to come flying through against low health targets. Aki actually doing a fine job in getting that double kill, but that will also be the end of the round.
Shush gonna.
You and everyone else knows that you probably will. Oh, Tessus, nearly a double there, but Aki, what a beautiful return. He's lighting them up over on the ramp. A big double kill for him. And it's a 4-on-3. Cadian is here alone until Shush shows up. Remember, he's low from earlier. Never mind. He's just wall-banged down. I guess that's how you do it. Fair play.
Heroic getting checked. I like this. This round was all about Heroic being very aggressive, trying to take the fight to Saw and try to demoralize Saw. Because if Saw are just feeling like, oh man, we're getting beat up already, this sucks. But this is it's kind of backfired on Heroic now, where they played aggro mid, looking for a fight. They didn't find anybody, and then they decide, okay, we're going to play aggro ramp. They do find them, and they lose that fight, and Saw just clean up perfectly. So a little bit of a backfire round here for Heroic. So let's see how they choose to adjust here in this round. Sick read from Arky.
Yeah, that was a switch into the B-bomb site with 20 seconds left. Mutt is sticking around. He's looking to find someone to shoot at here, coming out of the smoke and nearly catching Tessus. I can't believe he's alive, and he's finally going to be dead. But look at how it's selling it. Well, maybe not, actually. Refresh and Shush are still over on the other side. They've still kept 2 people here for seconds, and the bomb plant is not even going to happen. Oh, wow. I don't think they were expecting for that strong of a hold on the bomb site, because that's a strong sell. Just down in the middle, and Shush over on this side. He actually flashed, but he still gets a kill. That drops the bomb. It's a bit awkward, but they can pick it up, obviously, on the T side. They're going to try and see if they can open this up, but now it is back to a double setup. Sound had rotated in from middle instead. So, yeah, a lot of targets here. Not necessarily easy to hit. And Shush is just behind those metal beams, hiding.
Just was close enough to hear the rotation as well. It's a question of whether Roman picks that bomb up or not and comes towards A, because Just is working his way up onto the A site. He knows that the defense is rotated off. He doesn't know if anybody is lurked behind.
They know. They definitely know this has been unoccupied. They know that something could happen. A little bit of timing there. Refresh going to be going down, but walks back into the AWP, and that means Roman's alone. 1 versus 3, and he's already out looking for the kill. He knows that he's going to have to even this up before it comes to a fight. Otherwise, it's going to be real trouble, and he's shot at the back by Tessus. So Heroic, they will...
And, well, I mean, there are very few weaknesses on a statistical rating for Heroic. They're all just fragging so hard right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Saw, again, it's not so much about the aim, even though you obviously need that. It's not so much about the aim, but I think the prep. They need that element of surprise, and they need to do maximum damage early on here before Heroic start figuring them out. Because I was going to use another word there, but, right, you guys get the picture. So, I mean, Heroic could be in that similar position where starting off slow, and then this happens.
Yeah, this is really good. They wanted to punish that AWP because they knew that from the last round. And so Heroic actually preempting that and bringing a bodyguard in with an M4. So sure, like, they can flash their way around the corner and stop the AWP from getting a clean shot. But all they're doing is jumping right into Refresh and that big double kill. So, yeah, that you're going to feel really red. Because obviously that is a good plan. Otherwise, if the orb is alone in middle, which a lot of the time it definitely could be on this map, you could maybe flash your way into it. You could push them back and claim that space, but fine. Some nades coming in. We've got pistols on the T side. Tessus is ready for a bit of a spray down. Pretty good double kill. A little bit wild at the end. But ultimately, yeah, this is looking real good at the moment for them. Money, I mean, it was almost collapsed for Heroic. They had that one round a couple of rounds ago where they could have been reset. No reason he shouldn't be confident either. They're on the A ramp, but look at Refresh. He's already flanking them. They're so boxed in, and they have no idea. Tessa's doing even more work, and I feel like now you're starting to you get that sense that maybe Saw are just a little bit outclassed here. Even if it's early on, this is kind of terrifying. Great double kill from Arky. He's done that, I think it's his third double kill maybe at this point, maybe even fourth. Stadodo taking down Cadian, but that flank should still be pretty dangerous. And it's a little bit shocking that Heroic didn't even want to use that. They took fights way before they needed to. Just wait for the flank, and it's going to be fine. Refresh getting that kill. Bomb!
Oh,
it's
no.
going to be planted, but not before a double kill. Stadodo now in a 1 versus 2, and they know where he is as well. Got no more nades. Some pretty good spray, actually, and he'll take down Shush. He's got another chance at it. Looking for the head of Refresh. And there's plenty of time on that bomb. He's going to tap it once, baiting him into it, and has to run back around the corner. Now the hunt is on, but it's going to be Refresh. Third kill to save the round, and 8-2 in their favor.
Smokes to work with here.
I'm kind of sad that more teams on the CT side aren't doing this thing where they try and explode the bomb planter. Instead, it's Tessa's flashed in. I feel like that could have even done way more damage. Cadian stuck on a wall, I do believe. Refresh jumping and shooting, and finally decides to go up on the box to take down Roman. So, 3 versus 2. I wouldn't count on it. There's another smoke now. It's just impossible to see where you're actually aiming. He's thinking about it, but he's not pulled the trigger yet, and it's going to be a full-on defuse. Oh, man. He had the right idea, I suppose, but before they lose someone, right? It'd be cool to set that up so that they come in and it's a 4-on-4. Cadian is sneaking in behind. They are already thinking about it, but he's got that AWP. He's got a big advantage. Well, he doesn't have no advantage at all. He's got shot in the face, but I thought he would have had a big advantage. Now Dave picked up the AWP, and it's a 3-on-3 for the retake. There is a smoke up on Stout, so he could do some good work with that, just trying to block off the defuse. And actually, ooh, it's planted behind the box, and now the smoke is on top. This is a big problem. Muterus goes down, and they can't stop the defuse. It's going to come all the way through, and Arky goes down. It's Refresh with a quad kill. Sensitivity, do all of it all at once. It's going to be fine. Cadian, a little bit of a tag, just trying to hunt him down, and he will actually be successful in that. But they're not out of the woods yet. 18 seconds, and they should be able to get here. There is, however, a Molotov on Down. I don't know if he could get there in time to stop the bomb plant, but that would obviously be a horrific way to potentially lose the round here. They're going to try and see if they could get it done, and no counter nades are coming up. Yes, Down is the one flanking, in fact, and he's almost caught doing that. Does get the kill anyway, and he's ready, I think, for Just, who was weak from earlier, from that shot from Cadian, but not weak enough to not live through that. So, pretty impressive. Thought he was going to be dead. Triple kill from Just right now. And no smokes this time for Heroic to block that bomb off. So they're going to tap it once, trying to bait the fight. And now Refresh is feeling very much alone. A quad kill for Just to win the round.
There we go. Finally, a post-plant situation goes their way. This is Just taking the initiative against Cadian and even winning this fight on Staven.
I can't believe he actually lived through that. All the way outside of B, right? So he's, again, getting a lot of info, allowing that 3-man setup to sort of continue. That's a nice look into the middle. Muterus opening that up. He's not going to follow through, because I guess once that's revealed, you know, everyone's going to be real paranoid about it. He's going to regroup with his team, but what a nice kill to find against Shush, who had no idea that someone was going to be there. Jumping AK. A rare art form.
Why not?
Not many people have mastered it. But it's working.
Yeah, this is a tough one here. What's all going to do? I mean, Just is going to fall, or that's Tessus, rather, who's going to fall. Just is just on a tear right now. I mean, him and Arky are just doing work. He's up to 16 kills now. And it's really, I mean, maybe I cursed Dodo at the beginning of this because he's still sitting at 7. It's a pretty quiet first half for him when he needs to do a lot of the heavy lifting for Saul.
Oh,
okay, Refresh.
I mean, there should be no way, and Just will take him down, but still, especially when you don't have one, Well, they have one, but normally in a pistol round, you don't. They plan for it. That's so unlikely. And if you're Arky, you just must be thinking, what are these nerds doing? Why are they having Molotovs in the pistol round to do that? Shush, you must have seen something before he got flashed, and they're just ripping them apart. Again, they actually did execute into a 4-man setup, but because they had the right grenades and they had the right follow-through, they just didn't stop. It just works so beautifully. And at the end of it, Lil shooting through on the other side. I guess Shush is going to be on a mission to clear out B, so they could just fall back. They know. Fair enough. I think even if they would have gone for it, it probably would have been fine, but now they definitely are just going to decide to make a run for it here. KDN is using all the noise, hoping that they're going to come check because they've just heard a little footsteps. So, yeah. Good use of sound, I would say.
The last guy you want to die to. The absolute last guy with that MAC-10. He's getting $600 a pop. That's the AWP he's going to have even faster now if he wants it.
You know, Sam, I was playing Vertigo yesterday in matchmaking.
You were indeed.
With Henry, Machine, and Moses. It would have that on. I hope no one's playing with that. It's a real nightmare.
Well, you know, right now everybody's going, well, why don't you have your exec, Anders? Are you not pro?
Listen, I probably have one somewhere, but, you know. Find out is, are they actually here? The problem is, if they don't check Tessus, it could still be pretty uncomfortable. He's going to go down. He was on 16 health, so... But now they should know. They should try and get here, and yeah, Heroic, they are going to speed it up instantly. They know we've been made. Everything has been found out. The only chance we have is to exploit this little window of time where we can get into the B-bomb site, and that's what they're doing. But already showing up in a pretty heavy fashion is Saw. Out in the open, Stadodo, he's going to be going down, and just like that, it's back into a 2-on-2. Bit of a flank coming in, and... Viewers, if you could just see through the smoke, he could have already had the kill, but they just spin around. And it's Shush at the end with a nice triple kill.
Shush just did their accounts, and they came up owing their life. Look at this, dude.
They had that down as collateral, I guess.
The accountant of death. You know, just... Shush is way, way too good sometimes, man. And he is such... I mean, the thing is like, he's that glue player who can make everything happen.
Yeah.
And so it's been a long time coming that we've had a team like Saw start to get into these bigger tournaments. And so they survived the qualifier, which is already just an absolute nightmare.
Definitely not easy, is it? Tessus, yeah, ready for that. Even low on health, he's able to get that headshot immediately. I don't think there is one.
Oh, no.
To tap the bomb, I mean, the best he could do is make them blow up, I think. Still would be fun, but even that's not going to happen. Taking down Tessus with a triple.
Happening.
Have to give it up.
I mean, this is a bit of that old guard, right? You know, the Arky, Muterus, right? This guard that's been around for quite some time, and, well, the new talent that's been coming up and wanting to make a difference, right? Stadodo, Just, these guys are here competing, and... they are capable. It's just there's a huge experience gap, essentially, between what they're competing in right now and how teams like Heroic are going to play.
Yeah, and I feel like Heroic goal is pretty much unstoppable at the moment. 5 versus 1 to try and save the map. It's Roman sneaking in, and they're everywhere. It's got to be 16-14 in favor of Heroic for the first map, and that is very bad news for Saw. What a performance. Like, you know, just waving to all the crowd, and they're like, hey, guys. And then he's back out again, and they're on the A side. I don't know what's happening, and no one else does either. Justice going to get 2 big headshots, and all of that was all for nothing. It didn't do Heroic really any good.
No, they were going for the round the world strat. You ever tried that, dude?
I know. And
round the world strat all the way.
Okay, listen. This absolutely blew up. But if you want to do this kind of thing, I have a strat that I think...
Okay.
Just from memory, I think it has a 100% success rate. You just crawl out of spawn with dualies, and you just keep crawling the whole round.
Around, and then it's like, okay, now let's buckle down again here, guys. Nice shot from Stadodo, instantly traded by Tessus.
That's so ridiculous. Arky's going to get double teamed. Very uncomfortable position. And they're going to keep pushing. Shush, he's picked up the MP9. And somehow he's going to win the fight against Muterus as well. Defuses, whether it's A or B. Because there are so many corners to check. They're going to find a free kill there. That's some good fortune. But I mean, there's a lot still to go before they can claim this bomb site to themselves. Tessus, he's going to be going down. And actually, they lined up for Roman. It's going to be almost a 2-for-1. A little bit of a tag, not actually hitting it there. Cadian, they're already defusing. He's trying his best, but running out of time. Oh! He does get it! And even with the kit, they're not going to be able to do it. The last second shot. To
slack off on that, Train is a strong map for them. Not their strongest. I mean, really, you just saw them go all out in the slug match with Gambit recently in that spectacular grand finals at EPL. But before then, I mean, they're not exactly winning against top-tier opponents. So I wouldn't say that this is like a super strong map for Heroic, but I guess they just feel confident enough against what Saw can bring to the table where they're still going to just be looking for fights everywhere and doing their thing.
Cadian certainly is. Nice triple kill with a MAC-10, netting some cash.
For Saw to play, and in the meantime, they're just going to hit this B site.
Oh, and the timing is so ridiculous. The Dodo just showing up, and now this is where the grenades really become an issue. They actually get that Molotov a little bit too far back, because I think otherwise that would have never been possible. But yeah, they're going to back on out. Cadian, though, is already watching for it. He's just waiting out here, which is a bit shocking because he has the MAC-10, so normally you would have expected that he would be the one to initiate the fight. But how are they going to see this coming? They immediately drop. Again, they do not have head armor, so we can't sugarcoat it. We can't even come up with a good narrative for how this could be reasonable.
Like you have a
two different things that are happening behind those smokes. They have to like assume that either someone is out there or that at the very least, you know, like they have to go check it. That's a good trade, and they nearly could have had that one on Shush as well. That would have made all the difference in the world. What an amazing trade that would have been in their favor. They do catch Shush anyway. Still a 2-on-2. Massive health advantage for Saw. Really good stack out here, and not even just that. Trading the kills super favorably. Refresh, he's in a lot of trouble in terms of time and health and everything else, so this should be working out in their favor. They nearly catch him mid-air, 19 seconds on the clock, though, and I feel like there's nothing that he could do. Just will take him down, but he's actually just pushed that, and look at that aggressive setup down here. Aki, he was not expecting it. Now, good job in getting the kill. I think the first one of the map for him, but the fact that he just wasn't ready for it is still a little bit of an issue. He's going to go down, and Refresh will spin and take down the Dodo as well.
Just...
Oh, yeah. He's sneaking up behind, and he's going to be able to stop the bomb. That is pretty good. Man, this is all over the place. You would have thought that Heroic, with that kind of an entrance into B, that would have been enough. Now, Stown is flanking. Just, who was also flanking, so we've got a really complicated situation here. Oh, but the one way, and he's going to be able to get the kill. What a confusing round. There were so many details here.
Does he know that Just is low, though? Doesn't matter when you hit that shot with the op.
Shotgunning him. Although it will be a 10-second defuse, so I don't know. Maybe it can work. There's the first attempt. Cadian goes straight for it, and that's what he wanted. Nice job on Mutt. He's going to go back and defuse that bomb.
Ones can go, waiting until the absolute last second there to get that plant. Arky again, though, I mean, making plays. He actually had that impact at the beginning, trying to slow things up, and he did do a good job of slowing that push down and not letting Heroic get comfortable. That gave room for Just to work with over here, and then, unfortunately, Just, you know, he dies there, but again, to train. And so, if they don't just run over Saw here, I think this could play into Saw's advantage. Refresh with a great aggro peek here is actually going to find that shot on Arky, though, so...
They should never be winning this round. All they have is Deagles and a Tech 9. Refresh will find one more kill. Muterus goes down, Tessus with a headshot, and now it's Refresh. 2 versus 1 there. You could tap the bomb and try and force them into a fight, but he's going to have only one shot. He has to, when you see someone, he has to immediately get the kill just like that, and then he has to do that again, and it's going to have to be right now. Refresh just creeping in at the range. Triple kill for him. Regret it. 50 seconds, and they're making their way out of main without even much of a setup. They just decide, you know what, there are no more grenades here, so let's just go for it. Dodo, though, will take down Shush. That's a good opening in favor of Saw, and down to 40 seconds. Everyone has shown up now. There's a bit of a flank coming in from Just as well. Dodo put under some pressure behind here, and he can't really see if anyone's going to be jumping over. 30 seconds on the clock. It's Refresh to go down next, and Cadian drops, and they're just all going to get slaughtered. Just beautiful double kill for him. Tessus, he's trying to do some work here, but they shouldn't be peeking him. Just leave him alone. He has to get the bomb plant down. There's no point in actually giving him any fights, and Muterus will take him down. Maybe already been a kill. He must be wondering, where are they? Finally going to get that one kill. He didn't even realize there was a guy alive. He's going to spin around and nearly get that kill, but still, this has really, really messed up the defense. I think Saw are very confused about what's happening right now. They're going to realize there's trouble in B bomb site showing up, and right into Tessus. Arky, he's going to drop. They'd already seen him, so 2 versus 3, and the bomb is going to be going down.
And that's the agonizing moment there. When Arky gets taken out, it's just not going to happen at that point. He needed to be the flank to just stay alive, or to buy the time. Yeah, look, Stavin is here.
Sneak it around. He's only got 1 kill, and Tessus is taking a free one away from him. Surely this is it. He could go for it. He's really thinking about it. And there's the second one for him. It was a long flank. It's very hard to stop. It's rare that you see someone sneak into the A yard that far and not even see anyone.
Yeah.
Like, it was just empty. Confusing stuff. All right, 7-5, and this is such a good scoreline. I don't know.
Do what you can, Anders.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes at this point. Now we're seeing the change of pace here. Now we're seeing Heroic just realize, okay, eco situation, get out there fast, look for the fight, and Heroic, you know, taking control of the situation. This is kind of what we needed to see from Heroic. Even in the middle period of the half, they needed to have this same kind of pace and aggression, I think. And maybe they realize this as they're going into the last remaining rounds of this half. That let's just get out there.
Let's P. Even if they don't check it, what is he gonna do? Kill 3 people with it? There's one.
Gets the up.
All right, that's a bit more interesting. Close call there. Definitely could have had refresh. He's just baiting it out, but Shush is murdering everyone in the back line. Nearly that quad kill. It's not quite going to happen, actually. Stadoda will make use of it, so that's a much better outcome than I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. I thought that was going to be done with quickly.
The foof, foof, and then he's hiding with USP. And before you know it, it'll be the storm in the next round building up, and it all started with him lurking behind the coils.
Is this some, like, chaos theory thing that's going on here? We building into that.
Oh, but is it going to happen? No, unfortunately. See, that's just like the chaos theory.
My story here, Sam, not the one where, like, the weird kid from the neighborhood just picks the wings off the butterfly because he's...
This got grim.
Yeah, it is
Monster.
grim. That's what I'm saying. It's
Double team's down back here, and actually this is the correct answer. You got to get rid of this guy. Yeah, well done. Good teamwork there from Justin Stadoda.
He's been having a bit of a tough game, really. Or at least map here.
Yeah.
Getting caught back there. Got to be a little bit frustrating. But the rest of Heroic, it's some standard stuff, but they know that once he's found, they might as well just speed on to the B-bomb side because it's not going to get better by waiting. So they try and use that opening. Nice kill from Refresh, pushing aggressively, and he realizes. Big double there. Oh, no. Tess I mean, a kill is a kill.
Is that how we're saying it? Okay, fine, fair enough. Get them all in spawn, get that ace.
Yeah, all counts at the end, doesn't it? And not, jump down by Cadian. What a stylish way to end it. And
we will be ready here on the B side for Heroic.
He's still sticking around. That's so mad. That's very bold. He could have definitely fallen back, but yeah, he wanted to try and see if he could do that. He did slow them down. So now it's a 4-on-4. Tessus also, even if not any real damage there, just getting the information and letting them know, yeah, we kind of know where you are. So I don't know what would have happened if they would have taken that fight against Refresh and just won it outright. Maybe they would have sped up behind it and try and go for that B-bomb site. But now that they can't, yeah, they're in a different position. Shush, that's very smart. Sneaking up, Stadoda was not aware. And now, yep, they're going to try and go on the A-bomb side. But this is going to be very telegraphed indeed. They're definitely going to know what's coming. Cadian taking down Arky. Pretty simple USP shot there. The bomb on the ground and spotted as well. Tessus actually zoned out a little bit. Yeah, he was kind of isolated in that fight. So that's a little bit awkward. But it's a 2-1-3. Oh, trying to shoot under the train, which you can do, but not hitting any shots here. They don't have a kit or a smoke or anything else, so they're going to have to be a little bit quick about it. And obviously, they don't have head armor either, because it's a pistol round. So Mutt will take down Shush, and now it's a 2-on-2. And this is suddenly looking very winnable for Saw.
Indeed. What does the AI isn't here. We don't get to see what the AI have to say about it, but it is, I'd say this is close. Definitely close.
They need to move here on the CT side. They're taking such a long time. I feel like at that point, you might as well just, you know, speed up and try and see if you can get it done. Cadian trying to get some last kills in, but even if he had, he would not have been able to win the round. So it's going to be the setup over in
Let's
B.
see it. Let's see it. Chaos.
They've got so much going on. Deagle in first and on top as well. 2 kills. Refresh. Not going to be able to get the third one in, but still, the damage has been done. Long range for Cadian as he takes down Roman. And now, Uterus, he's down to 19 health. Stadoda with a Mac 10, which could do a lot of damage. And now that the bomb is down, I mean, it's definitely... You could do a lot here. We'll see. They don't have a kit once again on the CT side, so time is an important factor. Not hitting that shot, but the nade will do it. Oh, he does get out. I can't believe it. Escapes back up the ramp. I thought he was going to explode. They're going to put up a smoke and just try and go straight for the tap. He might as well, I think, go for the full thing. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of scouts to close it out. Just waiting. Heroic, happy to wait as well. I think they know they're going to be in a good position here. No armor, blocks all around, and Shush is picking, you know, just one target at a time, turning around for the ace at the end.
Bit of a wrench in things because that's the B flank over and done with, or at least this part of the push onto A. Stododo will get that smoke down, but Stavin still takes his kill on Just. Yeah. And now you're out of nades, essentially. You don't have any more smokes to play with if you're Saw.
Yeah, they're going to pick up the bomb and try and see if they can make their way back. And I suppose if Roman had still been alive, and they could have rotated around him and used him as like a centerpiece for any kind of either A or B, like he could have just been out there and you know, once they go, he could be the one to catch someone rotating around. That would have been cool. But once he's found, it doesn't really matter anymore, does it?
Yeah, what can you do? Oh, I mean, if they get a bomb plant out of this, though, Cadian only just now rotating over towards B. Muterus should be able to get across. Muterus so close, trying to fight this out. Brave.
Yeah, he wanted to try and see if he could punish that. A little bit of a missed shot, like you were saying. Definitely missing some of those that we're not used to seeing. But he's going to be found anyway. No bomb plant. Tessus with the second kill of the round. We're up to 13-6. So, yeah, they're having quite a good game right now.
I'm glad we got to see that from Tessus, actually. Revenge for Refresh. It all balances out, you know? Refresh got caught looking the wrong way, you know, chaos.
And he might just get shot on the side of the face here.
It's a hard misread, but that, yep. Okay, he's going to hear the footsteps. Needs to peek into Stododo. There it is.
Oh,
that's the bomb as well.
Oh, no! Taking him down. No! They had everything going for them. Oh, man. The universe doesn't want Saw to win this fight, I think. 5 seconds left, but they're going to be too late for the bomb plant, I think. Even if they could get it, they've lost absolutely everyone, and time has run out. It's a quad kill by Stown, and I just don't even know. That is so disturbing.
Oh, they just cannot seem to catch a break. Stododo and Arky really struggling right now on an individual level. So here we go. Big B execute.
Trying to get down. Nade. That's a pretty hard nade from Cadian landing on top. He's going to follow it up with a Molotov to try and force Stododo a little bit further back. And running down there off the top with a Glock was Muterus. He's going to be dead. And now Tessus and Stown showing up. And just an Arky. How do you hold on to this bomb for any amount of time? It just doesn't seem possible on any level. Cadian is back there, and he's got some backup. In fact, they're all showing up now at the bomb site. Tessus to get the kill, and Stown with the final one. It's going to be 16-6 here in favor of Heroic. A very, very convincing 2-0. With Molotoving on top and putting it out. So toying with each other a little bit at the end. Fair play, having a little bit of fun. That was too easy for Heroic. There was no chance Saw could have won this match.